All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Looks like we're start the afternoon meeting. It is 2:30 on this 27th of July, and a couple of things moved this morning. Not too crazy. I'll tell you one good lesson I learned, and we always learn something new every day. A lot of traps going on. A lot of traps I noticed. So let me just see something here. Couple of good trends moved in the market, but overall, we had a couple of stocks that had to be really careful. First of all, I want to talk about this dryers trade because listen, you could see right here on the volume right there, this stock basically got a kick up from $1, went to $1.25. I jumped in. I actually lost money on this trade. Let me just show you what I did here. I actually jumped in at 10.13. I sold at 10.14. I had 3,000 shares of it. Got in at a $1.30.23, and I got out at a $1.21. And when I did that, you could see I was right around here, and then it came right back down to about a $1.15. So, I didn't want to get caught in that. You could see a lot of shakes going on. And I know we also talked about the hog trade, about the rumor of a buyout. We saw that thing also take off. And right in the middle of the day, the thing went from 48.50. Nice move, nice push, but then it came right around, and it's having a tough time breaking this $50 price range. And you could see it. 50 is a major hurdle when you look back in September and October. But overall, there were a couple of good stocks that we did have some good trends on that were moving. First of all, we had the Twitter, TWTR. Had a little bit of a pop early this morning, and then all of a sudden it started downtrend, so that was a pretty good trending stock. Great for pre-market trading, did great on that. AMD, another stock, great trend, went straight down. AMD has been doing great. A lot of profit taking. Listen, the Dow has been having an unbelievable week, and it's like one of the few days it's down. You know what I mean? So not down, it's down 20 points, but I mean, look at this. I mean, we started at 21,000, we're almost at 22,000. We're getting really close. I mean, so even though you see a lot of reds going on over here on my watch list, overall, listen, it's healthy for the market to go down. It scares out all the scare money, and you get to see because nothing goes in a straight line. So we did pretty well on that one. And GNC was the other one that we also found that had a really nice little trend right out of the gate, right at the open. Thing goes from 9 all the way to 10.50. So there was a lot of, I wouldn't say nickels and dimes. I mean, probably quarters out there to be made, but there was no real big major, 100% mover that we always like to look for. But that's pretty much it. So anyway, I'm going to look around. Hold on one second. Oops. Let me just share. I got the wrong screen up here. All right, let me just change the screen so you can look at a different screen. All right, so as that's coming up, but as the screen's coming up, just to let you know that's what kind of day it was today. There were some good trends, but we didn't have as good as a day like yesterday, the day before. We had those really big winners. So that's what we have to focus on. There are some of the things that did come out this afternoon. There was a couple of IPOs that came out, but we're obviously not going to be trading any of these stocks. A couple of buyouts. We saw the CAPR this morning. Didn't do anything, So as much as we found a lot of these stocks this morning that were on the list, I told you this before, only about 2 or 3 of them will make some decent moves. I would like to keep an eye on this live person stock. This LPSN, it's got decent volume, 2 million shares. She's got a couple of shakes going on here and there, but she is a scalping stock right there, which is great. I would put my limit orders, try to buy it right around the 55-cent price range, and just work the spread. But that one has been pretty good. Lending Trees also has done phenomenal, but once again, it's out of our price range. Dryers, guys, let me tell you, they're just trying to sucker in day traders. I'm not buying that. I'd rather pay $2 than buy it right now. Looking at this stock, how it's trending. Yeah, there's another scalping stock right here. I'm telling you, more and more of these scalping stocks are showing up left and right. The BCOR, nice little scalping stock right there. You can buy in the bid, sell in the offer, do a nice little spread trade right there. And we got PayPal. PayPal's doing good. Look at that. PayPal's doing pretty interesting. On the loser side, remember I told you this also this morning. We found this IPCI. Pharmaceutical stocks don't come back. For some of you that are new, that are here, I'm like, well, how do you know it's not going to come back? Listen, when you get into class, we talk about them all the time. Can't explain it here. We're just here to find what's moving. But if you want to know why not to trade it, you should go back to your lessons and review it. And when you're a student, you'll see. We really, really focus on that a lot, especially in the phase 3 type of course. The CUR, another stock, nice trend, got beat up, never came back. Never came back. All these stocks, none of them. No dead cat bounces on any of them. Spirit Airlines, first of all, does anyone fly Spirit? Because I don't. I mean, I had one bad experience on that airline. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 2 bad experiences. I gave it a shot the first time, then I gave it another shot. I said, I'll never fly Spirit ever again. Well, I don't know how the stock will end up being $60, but you can see it's now starting to take some big hit right here, testing major support levels. So Spirit, let's see what happens if it holds there. 2 was the other stock that we found also this morning, not doing anything. TK was another one. The GNC, had that big pop this morning. It's flat right now, not doing anything. The only thing that I did like a lot is keep an eye on this LABD. It is a ETF, but let me tell you, what a nice little trend right there. Nice move. But let me ask everyone a question. Is it me, or do you see all these ETFs that there were, 200, 100, and all that, and they're all in single digits, like JNUT and all of them? I just see all these ETFs, and they all got crushed. It's like, I don't get it. I mean, there are some of them that are doing well, but most of the ones that keep popping up on me, that they were so expensive, they're like in the single digits. And meanwhile, the Dow is up, breaking all-time records. All right, that's why I told you why I don't like ETFs. Just trade the stock, We'll day trade once in a while an ETF here and there, but that's about it. Now, what else we got? I think that's about it. The Twitter, I would still keep it on my short list. TWTR, I did tell you, it's got support levels around here, around 1625. Let's see how it holds right there. Major support levels there. If it breaks that, it's going all the way back down to the 13s. So, but we have a really strong support levels right around there. And AMD, I would probably keep AMD on my list too. Maybe on the short. Let's see what happens when it tests the 1375. So a lot of profit taking going on. Guys, the market has been on a tear, for crying out loud. So don't be crying as stocks go up. We all know whatever goes up comes down twice as fast. Listen, even our Ferrari's down. I'm not worried about it. I want it to come down. I know it sounds crazy. I want it to come down. I want it to scare the scare money, because when we saw it, because listen, it did it right here. When we watched this thing go from 70 all the way to 90 and then started backing off, and it tested a major resistance level of 85. Look what happened. Thing ran 20 points in a blink of an eye in less than a month. So it's healthy for the market to sell off a little bit. Okay, so don't get crazy. And then yes, Square was the other one I gave you this morning. I thought that was the same thing. I thought it was looking at it long term, but listen, things change pretty quickly regarding where 1 minute you think it's a long and then all of a sudden it's a short. That's why it is so important to be a good day trader. I tell you that all the time. You want to be a good swing trader? You want to invest some of your stocks? You better know what's going to happen over the course of the day, because what happens over the day is what trickles down to an option and a swing trade. All right? Anything else, guys? I don't like it right now, Ken. I don't like it right now. I would wait, let it sell off. It's got some support levels right around here at 24.37, and let's see what happens right there. But it's been on a big tear lately, and everything's starting to back off a little bit. All right? No, Andre. We got held up a little bit. They're actually in the process of painting and putting brand new carpet and putting new furniture in. So hopefully we're definitely going to be in there next month. So we'll be in the new office by then. All right. All right, guys. So listen, good luck today, and if there's anything new, we'll share it. Hopefully all you new trial members have been enjoying the room. And just remember, guys, it is a trading room, not a teaching room. And hopefully you had the opportunity to talk to your education advisor and tell you what's going on. And guys, you're doing great. All right. Thanks, everybody. Ken made, oh, wow. Ken made, you made 61 cents? Let's give him a round of applause. There you go, Ken. Just on Square alone. And it's pays a hell of a lot more money than being a pharmacist, right, Ken? All right, guys. Good luck today. We'll see what we can do going to this close.